Hey guys, just rolling around the garage tonight. I'm going to show you a few things. I got a couple items in today, stuff that I've been needing to continue with fabrication on the body. One of them is the fuel cell. So what I got around here, it's a Boyd Welding early 70s, late 60s C10 pickup fuel cell. It has the EFI fuel pump, level sending unit, vent, which I will more than likely run this way out the rear of the car. That's your return line, and it's got an 1.5 inch inlet plus the fill vent. And this rear also has mounting plates on the side of it, right down here, that stick out about about 2 inches. So my idea is I'm going to cut out the trunk area, make a box with the sheet metal I have that will slide into that area, and then I weld it out, and then this fuel cell will sit down inside that box, so it'll actually be contained in the trunk. But what I have going on for the fuel, as y'all know, I cut the hole in on that fender, on the driver's side fender of the car. So with that right there, what I've got is I've got 1.5 inch hose going up to from here to that. But I've also got this coupler here I'm going to put in place. It was already threaded. I had to enlarge the threads a little bit. This is a 10 AN, which 10 AN internal diameter for a 10 AN hose is 5/8. That's the same diameter as this vent. So more hose will connect this to the filler cap, and then there will be a 10 AN 90 that comes off this, and the 10 AN line I'll just tie it to the tube, and then that'll come down. Tube will go here, then the 10 AN will connect there, and that'll be my fill vent. But this is a nice piece of equipment. I think it's going to look really nice in the car and serve the purpose that I needed. But I just wanted to get it in. They have measurements online, but I just want to get it in, get my own measurements, even though I trust them. Trust but verify, make sure it fits the way I want it to fit. That way I can cut the hole once and build my box. The other thing I was working on today was the windshield wiper motor. Now, windshield wiper motor. This is not the original. This is the original mounting plate, the original linkage arm, all that, except this motor is not the original. And if there are some AMC enthusiasts out there who know, it's facing the wrong direction. That is, I could not find a motor that faced the correct direction, but it doesn't really matter. It fits and it works. And this is technically off of for a early 80s Jeep. Hey, AMC, Jeep, wiring setup is a little bit different than the factory wiring. This is the switch right here, but it's more or less the same, and I've got it working. Not with the switch, but I can hook power up to this and get my low speed, high speed, and park position, and it's not a fuss. That will be easy to connect with the new switches. The old wiper motor, I know people are going to be asking, it's over here. I was trying to get it to set up, but the wiring that runs from outside to inside for the coil, it was all corroded. It was coming apart. I was going to disassemble it just to see if I could re-wrap it, and it was crumbling apart. It was too corroded. So if anybody wants a wiper motor, just hit me up. We'll cut a deal. These can be rebuilt. There's a guy up in Washington, I think, that rebuilds those. I'm going to put everything sort of back together for right now, and if you want it, shout at me. We'll work out a deal. But this right here, like I said, it didn't really matter which way it faced, as long as it didn't face down. And I pretty much mounted it up the same way the AMC was. The nice thing about it was this wiper motor came with a linkage. And if you see, the linkage is square on the sides with rounded on like that. The linkage for the Javelin was square on 4 sides. So all I had to do was I just had to widen up the flats just a hair and then round over 2 of the ends, and it fits. And as far as park position, it doesn't matter where park position is. You put it in the car, you turn your wipers on, you put it on off for park. When it parks, then you put your wipers in place, and they're in place. There's no worry with it. So this is all set up. This is how I'm going to go. This will wire right up with my new switch. I will put new wiring on, solder it all together, and extend my wires out to go through the firewall into the switch. More than likely, I'll probably do a bulkhead fitting. I'm really thinking about that. I had looked at the bulkhead fitting from Painless, the bulkhead harness, but I think what I'm gonna do is that 28 circuit harness that I'm looking at for the car. That's front mounted. I'm possibly thinking about getting one of the wiring bulkheads that you can buy for aftermarket race cars like that, and pinning up my own bulkhead connector for going outside. And that'll make it easy if I ever have to take the motor out again to just disconnect everything. And including this right here, you know, you can buy different pin bulkheads. But that's what's going on tonight. I can set y'all up and we can do a quick function test on that. So I've got my power probe here. You can give positive or negative depending on which way you're going. So with this right here, I'm going to, it's got a ground that runs it through. So I'm gonna hook my ground up right there. Got my wires right here. On this right here, red is hot. On this one over here, on the switch has its own hot, which it will be. So whenever you're operating the switch, I'm gonna turn my power on. So I got 13 volts going to it. I'm running this power probe off of a Hot Wheels battery. So if you watch the linkage on, there you go. White is slow. Blue is fast. And then blue and black is park. Right there. So that's how that works. Slow. Fast. And then blue and black is park. Right there she be. And so that's a super simple setup. There again, I had to retrofit because that windshield wiper motor is not made anymore. But this right here has plenty of torque. It's made for a Jeep. It will work. And so that's all I was asking for. Got to do a little bit different seal. I tried using a rubber grommet here in the center. That didn't work out. So originally they had just like a piece of big foam that went around the shaft in the center, then sort of squished up in there. I'm going to figure out something different to make it more weather tight, because I really do not want this thing leaking whatsoever, since I'm enclosing up the cowl anyway. The cowl drains out on the bottom underneath this here. There's a little slit. But whatever I can do to keep water from getting up in there, the better. So that's that. I probably will work a little bit later tonight doing some more fiberglass on this. I'm probably going to fiberglass the back end of this. I didn't get around to it today. I had a lot of chores to run. But I've got some more fiberglass that I'm going to work on with the instrument cluster bezel. I also got some fiberglass skim filler, so I can smooth this out real nice and get it looking nice. Try to keep the video short tonight. Let's see here, what else? Oh yeah, got a new dog. Her name's Cora. She 9 months old, and she is a mutt. She is 50% poodle, and even though she looks like a schnauzer. Cora, no, she's sleepy. Uh, she's been playing all day with my other dog, Elliot. But she's 50% poodle, like 12% pit bull. What was the other? The next one up line was red bone coonhound, then Walker coonhound, and then the next one was Rhodesian Ridgeback and a German Shepherd. The people who had got her as a puppy actually had her DNA tested, and that's what all of it came out to being. And 50% poodle, and then all the rest of those are within 9 to 12% of each other what they are. So she is a mutt, but she is a cute one, and she's really adorable. But anyway, going on. I'm gonna get to work on some stuff. We'll reconvene when I have some stuff going on. Oh, I did get so I told y'all I'd ordered my lighting for the car, and the tail lights, which are a big board that go in the tail light assembly. Those are built to order, so those are like I think 6 weeks. They say 4 to 6 weeks out on build, which is fine. I'm in no rush, but I did get in the rest of the lights, the blinkers, runnings in the front that sit in the cowl, and then the marker lights on the side. There are the amber marker lights on the front side and red marker lights on the rear side, and the marker lights are tinted. The glass part, the plastic is tinted. But what I did was I grabbed these right here. So it's the company Dapper Lighting. They're out of Vegas, but they have, let's see here. This right here is for the rear, and these are actually red tinted LED bulbs that will fit in my marker lights. These right here are amber colored that will fit in my front marker lights, and these are amber colored for the front, for the valence and blinker, because the front valence blinker lights are amber, the front marker light is amber, and the rears are red. So I was like, well, let me just get the actual color bulbs, and I'll just make them that much more bright, which I hope it will work. But everything else looks good so far on it, and they're a real good company. Like I said, USA made. I know that wiper motor, I'm pretty sure it's USA made also, from looking at the part number on it, which is the brand number, and I'm pretty sure, 100% sure it's American made. There again, had a conversation with a guy today on YouTube. He said he's not knocking me for using, or doing what I am to his car, but he understands that a lot of the AMC guys have an issue with it. So I'm trying to use all American parts. Anytime I can find American parts that I can make work for the car, I'm making them work. Oh man. But yeah, I think I'm going to call it right there for tonight, guys. But anyways, y'all have a good night. Like, share, subscribe. We'll see you next time.